Articles, indefinite articles a and an. A and is used before a countable singular noun. We use a or a in front of a word that begins with a consonant sound and an in front of a word that begins with a vowel. For example, a church, a man, a big shop, a big shoe, a book, a tall girl, an apple, an officer, an interesting book, an eye, an old man, etc. We use a and an with singular countable noun when we talk about a noun in a general sense. A dog is a domestic animal, that is, all dogs in general. An air conditioner can be of a great help in summer, that is, all conditioners, air conditioners in general. We can also use the plural form of the countable noun when we talk about the noun in general sense. Dogs are domestic animals, that is, all dogs are in general. Air conditioners can be of great help in summer, that is, all air conditioners in general. We use a and before a singular countable noun when we use them to describe people or things. She is a teacher. Mukesh is an army officer. It is a tiger. We can also use an adjective plus noun pattern. She is a good teacher. Rita is a tall girl. We can use a and before the nationality words used as nouns. Mukesh is an Indian. Edward is an American. Such type of use can be there. Then we usually use a and when we mention someone or something for the first time, when the noun refers to the person or thing already mentioned. I met a man and a woman at the party yesterday. The man was wearing a formal suit, but the woman was wearing a salwar kameez. We have killed a wolf. The wolf killed a shepherd boy last week. She was eating an apple. The apple was bought from Shimla. Such type of the use, that is of the article a and an. Then the another article, that is the definite article the. The is used before those nouns which refer to only one person, thing, or group. Sometimes this can be due to situational references. The earth revolves around the sun. Can I see the manager? The monsoon has arrived earlier this year. The president is visiting Mumbai on Tuesday. In the given sentences, the first sentence, the earth, can I see the manager, the monsoon, the president of India, is denoted with a definite article the That is it refers to the person, thing or group. The is also used before a noun which has become definite because it has been mentioned a second time. In other words, the noun has back references. She bought a bus and a taxi last month. She has got the license to run the bus on the Delhi Kanpur route, and she has given the taxi to her son to run it as a local taxi. The is also used before a noun which has been identified or made unique because it has been modified by a relative clause or a phrase following it. The man who is standing under the tree wants to meet you. The dog barking over there is ferocious. The man in the red shirt is a teacher. The is also used with the superlative and first, second, etc., used as a modifier of the noun. Srikant is the best student in our class. Charles was the first person to board the plane. The is also used before words referring to nationality. The Indians have been contributed a lot to the development of IT. The Americans are very hard working. We often use before the names of organization, newspaper, hotels, restaurants, theaters, cinema halls, oceans, etc. The United Nations, the Times of India, the Atlantic Ocean, the Oberoi Hotel, the Globe. Such type of the use is there of the definite article. Then the another article is also used, that is the zero article or no article. When plural countable noun is used in general or general sense, there is a no article. Tiger can run very fast, where definite article or indefinite article is not there. The sentence is with zero article or no article. Mangoes are in great demand in the West. When countable nouns are used in general sense, that is, water is necessary for our survival. Oil is used for frying. Before the proper noun, I met Hussein yesterday. India has liberalized its economy. Ujjain is an ancient city. She goes to college in the morning. That is, before the names of the countries, cities, towns, villages, before the proper nouns, before the means of transport such as by air, by bus, by car, by land, by sea, by ship, by train, etc. We went to Goa by bus. I always travel by train. In such cases, there is a zero article. Here in this, we have seen about the articles, that is the a and the definite article the, and at last zero article, where we have some of the examples of the same. And while seeing that, we have seen that is a and an article is used before a countable singular noun. It is used before singular countable noun in general sense, and also before singular countable noun to describe the people in the use of the adjective and the noun pattern, Also, when we mention something for the first time, when the noun refers to the person or thing already mentioned. And in addition to this, that is the definite articles, we have seen that we use to the person, thing or the group sometimes. This can be due to situational references. The article is also used, which has become definite because it has been mentioned a second times. It is used in the superlative form. It is used before a noun which has been identified or made unique because it has been modified by relative clauses or phrases. And at last we have seen zero article. We do not use any article when plural countable noun is used in general or general sense. We do not use any article when countable noun are used in a general sense before proper nouns, before the names of countries, cities, towns, villages, before the names of schools, hospital, bed, church, classes, college, universities, before means of transport such as by air, by bus, by car, by land, by sea, by ship or by train, etc. Such are the things related to our noun. With this I conclude. Thank you. Good day.